Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He can...
De Bruyne! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. They're urging him to shoot. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's quick to return it.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Barella. McKennie. And it's Modric. Now DiMarco. And it's Bartasaghi. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bartasaghi. Bartasaghi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Barella. And it's De Bruyne. Dovbyk is onto this.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
DiMarco makes the interception. Now it's Dovbyk. Dovbyk was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Boga looking to receive it in space. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal with the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barella. DiMarco. Batasagi. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Modric wins the duel this time. Dybala. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Batasagi. He has found a way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Threads one in. So what can they make of this? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Barella, driving forward. Boga.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Think through. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. Dybala. Dovbyk being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
That looks a good ball through. Dovbyk. He has a look up. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
29.950 spettatori.
Barella. Boga at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Has a look up and delivers. Deftly away. Arsenal have got it back. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
La sostituzione.
And we have our very first corner. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance. It's bounced back off the post. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they can break here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's been close, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. He will be livid with himself.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Il numero 99. Il numero 11.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batshuayi. Nicely aimed pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Arsenal are making a change now. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Boga. And it's Barella. He's in a great position here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, played right into his path. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's gone for a throw-in. Arsenal have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Modric. Now De Bruyne. Barella. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Modric. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That pass has been well intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Great ball, and he's in here! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Space for him to turn and look. And that should get the job done. Well read, and the danger is averted. That looks a good ball through. Twanzebe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Masuaku has given away a free kick. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And it's Neves. He's in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, didn't catch it right. Masuaku. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Katompa Mvumpa. No outsmarting him this time. Great vision. He's found space here.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kayembe. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, really well played.
Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Just the keeper in his way. And the shot! Democratic Republic of Congo have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
João Cancelo. There's the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Sadiki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kayembe. 15 minutes till half-time. He's shifting through the gears. Shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. This is a promising build-up. And that has been slung wide. Impressive jump! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's picked his way through. And this is Bernardo Silva. Sadiki. Wissa. Now Sadiki. Wissa. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's destined for the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked out the run. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Rafael Leao. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's played through for him. And it's Masuaku. Looking for options for movement. Getting up there! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. João Neves. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos gets flagged offside. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Masuaku. Now Sadiki. And that's going wide left. Bruno Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Strong running down that left flank. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely, now then. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Wissa succumbs to the pressure. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to play it through. João Neves. Sadiki. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Masuaku. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now Sadiki. Wissa. That's a good ball out wide. That is very well defended. Sadiki. There's the... Oh, good effort! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Democratic Republic of Congo have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Masuaku plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Kayembe. That is good strength.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance, surely! João Neves goes short. They're urging it. Takes a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. He's got away.
Democratic Republic of Congo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And he's gone looking for safety. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?